I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya.
This has taken its toll.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley wants to see a permanent new home for the Sheriff's Office Operations Center, and he wants it now. He spoke on WNZF's Free for All Friday.
We've worn out our stay with the clerk of the court, the judges, and the court administration. If you look at my operation right now, we're so decentralized, but we took the commission chairman, O'Brien, around and just showed him how we're in cramped areas. We are spread out over 3 floors in 2 different buildings.
While Staley says he has a great team in place, it's been difficult to operate.
A lot harder on a very, difficult job already. So I think it's time to find a more permanent solution while everything is being determined with the current operations center, which my employees call, by the way, mold ops. So we have old ops, which is now jail administration, and employees now call this place mold ops.
The commission is still waiting on a final report from Terracon, which in a recent inspection found the possible presence of mold and bat droppings, along with evidence of extensive water intrusion beneath floor and carpet tiles. Staley is hopeful that report will bring clarity to commissioners so they can make an informed decision. I
started raising this issue in November of 2017. We're now in February of 2019. Like the commissioner said, it's time to get off the dead center, start making some decisions, and start planning and moving forward sooner than later.
A final Centers for Disease Control report is also outstanding. Meantime, the county has until tomorrow to accept a settlement offer from attorneys for employees who've sued, saying the Sheriff's Office Operations Center made them sick. They're offering to drop negligence claims if the county's insurance carrier picks up all affected employees' medical bills.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and starting in May, nonstop flights to New York City via American Airlines.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office has new technology that will help them locate criminals, stolen vehicles, and missing persons. They're using stationary license plate readers at undisclosed locations throughout the county, as well as patrol car-mounted plate readers. The LPRs can scan license plates and notify dispatch in the field when a plate is wanted. It can also pinpoint geolocations so that the closest officer can respond. The technology has already proven useful. Last month, it helped deputies track a stolen vehicle at one of Palm Coast's busiest intersections that was carrying a fugitive profiled on America's Most Wanted. That suspect, identified as Michael Moore, was wanted for attempted murder and kidnapping. He eventually surrendered peacefully after a lengthy standoff with police. Improved garbage collection is coming to Palm Coast, Tony Magoo reports.
The city of Palm Coast is working with the contracted city garbage collector, Waste Pro, to make it better for pickup of anything left at the curb. That includes yard trash, garbage, and any recycled materials. We saw a need for improved services and have already taken steps to make necessary changes, said Shay Drury, Waste Pro's division manager for Palm Coast. Representatives from the city and Waste Pro met last month to come up with new strategies, and they include new trucks, new route supervisor, new routes, and hiring new crews who are training right now. With all these new additions, Drury feels confident Palm Coast customers will experience improved service moving forward. Palm Coast utility customers are advised to contact customer service at 986-2360 if Waste Pro misses their pickup. The city works with Waste Pro to resolve all concerns. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
You're running out of time to exercise your privilege to vote in upcoming local elections. John Arking has more.
If you aren't already registered for the March 5th elections in Flagler County, today is the final day to do so. Katie Lenhart is the Flagler County Supervisor of Elections and runs down what residents will see on the ballot.
Bunnell, Flagler Beach, and Beverly Beach, they all have their city commissioners on the ballot. City of Bunnell, there's actually 2 city commission races. One is a special election, one's a regular election. So there are 3 city commissioners that will be elected. And also in Bunnell, you have the choice of yes or no on 7 proposed amendments.
There's no early voting for these elections, so you need to vote by mail if you'll be out of town. You can find details on how to do that and sample ballots for each community at flaglerelections.com. For the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.